Hello everyone and welcome to Stonehearth me BANTO. So today we're gonna start with naming some people after you. So I got a lot of requests and we're gonna start naming a few of them, and as we get more people I'm gonna try to get as many as you in as possible in this town. So we're gonna start first with this one, Orlondok. Welcome to town. And I intend you to become my second herbalist like you wanted to be. So to do that, we need to have the staff, and I think we should have that hopefully fairly soon. Okay, so let's name the next one. This is going to be named Mix, welcome to town, and Mika. This is going to be Lily, also wanted to be a cleric. No, you're not blonde, but maybe we can bleach the hair, maybe. Passionate engineer, oh that's interesting. Let's go with that. Starlight Engineer. Very nice. There we go. I'm going to be naming some more in the next video. So if you have given my name, I should have it on my list. And if you think I've forgotten you can always ask me again. No issue with that. But yeah, let's see what we're going to do. So our Mason is not busy with anything at the moment. And I'm also wondering, do we need a Mason at this point? Because I guess we can upgrade with some better equipment. Could be good. We do need a bone carving studio for that, so we're gonna make this one. Not that one, this one. This is what we got for our completing the quest with Rattler before. Learn the art of bone carving, so with that we should be able to make some weapons and decorations and stuff like that. So I was kind of looking at the Archer bone bow, which has, what's the stats on this one? Oh, it's used for promoting, okay, interesting. So with that we need to have bone, we need thread and fur pelt. What do we need for a normal bow? Ah, okay, so that's... I think that's a little bit easier then, right? Let's make one of those. Cool. We can make a potter's cutter if we can get one eventually, and if we want another carpenter we can do this, or we can make it through the blacksmith. Depends what way you want to do it, and depending on the kingdom it's harder or easier to do it. And let's also make maybe some base weapons, I suppose. This is also really cool that you can see the category here. So I think if I put the maintain here, right? Okay, it doesn't. But you can see that it's something you put out to craft here. Oh, it says to reach them. I didn't know that. That's cool. I wonder if that's always been a thing, or if it's just been perhaps like a, you know, a hidden stat maybe. 3.2 in reach, 24 damage. I'm not sure how much the reach is gonna help, but I mean, maybe strike a little bit early. Ooh, what is this thing? Starsteel Longsword. What? I have never seen this before. Why do we have that? Is that from one of my mods, maybe? What is this thing? So, Starstruck. Being damaged by 1% of the total health every 8 minutes for 32 minutes, plus another 1% damage per pulse of every negative effect you are currently inflicted with. That's crazy. The crushing power of gravity. And you also get hamstrung. So they get slower, pretty much. I didn't know that. Why does it show up? I feel like this shouldn't show yet. I don't know. It feels like I should have had some Starsteel or something before that showed up, right? Spoiler. But yeah, okay, so let's see here. So we can make an iron helmet. This can be equipped by the Lords. So I think we should make that. We do have stuff for making it, so that will be an amazing upgrade. We need to be level 2 to equip it. We can make a sword. It can be Lord or Knight. And bronze helmet would also be good. We need the anvil for that, however. So it looks like we haven't crafted an anvil, or do we? Okay, so we have no anvil, and if craft in place works, we should just be able to go in here and drop it. And yeah, we should make some blacksmith houses soon, get some profession houses going, make them pop out a little bit more compared to all the other houses. And if you have some suggestions, some feedback for anything for this series and so on, feel free to drop it in the comments as well. I got one recently, and feel free to drop it. It's good stuff. But yeah, so we're making an anvil, so it should be queued up down here. And now we can double click that to bring it to the top. So we need that to be put out, and we're also going to be making some charcoal soon. But we do need a kiln for that. I think we did queue that up as well, right, didn't we? We can actually look over here. So that's not queued up. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. 42 hours, we have all of the doors, that's great. And it's so nice that they put it in a container nowadays, so to my understanding it's impossible to like loot from that one if you need stuff from it. I guess it maybe potentially can break it, but the idea is like, okay, these are reserved for that thing, so no one doesn't like, I'm gonna have a new door today. I'm kind of thinking of moving the wagon. I also want to move to the middle here, maybe. But yeah, okay, so let's see here. We started our pottage in previous episode. It's pretty good, but can even be better. A leafy veggie, maybe. That would be great. I don't even remember. Could we grow leafy veggies? We have hearty, we have red herbs, hearty, we got... This one can sometimes get leafy greens. I think we could also get it from Herbalist. Oh, level 4. Boats. After placing a boat dock, Hearthling can use it to travel from one side to another over water. And that is really powerful. So instead of like building a bridge, you can just make that. Now we're actually gonna do that, so if you haven't seen it, I want to show you. And we can make use of it, because then we can go to the other side to gather a little bit of wood, right? Because we are using a lot of wood, we're spending so much. So make one of those, put it here, and should be able to go there, or maybe, yeah, maybe here. Yeah, they can even use the boat from that platform, maybe. Yeah, we'll see which one we go for. And I'm gonna make a ladder here, just in case someone decides to stay down here while the building is done, so they don't get stuck, right? We need to do some more trading, so next time in the morning, when we have some new merchants, I'm gonna be looking into that as well. Ooh, the Emitters. Ooh, this is a big one. Black to rotting. Is it only one? I think so, right? Oh, look at that. They are fighting over here. Maybe we can deal with them soon. Okay, let's get our soldiers ready. Turn on their jobs so they can fight correctly. And I think this big one is chasing... Yeah, chasing mix. Now some courageous lilies coming out. We're gonna be fighting by these trees, I think. How much health do that? 1,400, that's quite a bit. Where's BANTO when he needs him? Is he hiding somewhere? Where am I? BANTO. Oh, there you are, with your little fish. You can see we got some upgraded equipment. Don't remember, is the fish better than the mace? Okay, so what we can do here now, let's select this soldier, Phantom, move them away, so someone else can grab aggro from it. It's either causing some undead infections, and our energy tonic. What we can also do in combat is use stamina tonics to survive a little bit better. And I think we should actually go away with this person, because they might fall down and be defeated otherwise. And we can also add some strength to hit them harder. Let's make our crafters craft better as well, why not? But you can also see, like, after using a potion, you also get like sometimes like a downside like this one. So you get a buff during it that is speeding up, and then you get a debuff that is slowing you down, so kind of reverse of what the buff gave before, I would say. There we go. Oh, look at that, an iron mace. That's gonna be super useful. Is there more people? Oh, maybe they're going for the crypt. I don't really want to go there at the moment. Maybe disable job for them. Have them go back. Yeah, that should be good. There's some battle music. I assume it's related to this. Okay, cool. The next herbalist staff is ready. So let's get our new herbalist. And I think I wasn't thinking of making our current herbalist a cleric at the moment, but I think I might actually do that. And the reason for that is because it's gonna take a while maybe for Orlon Dock. Or should we allow him to level up first maybe? You only need to be like level 2 or level 3 for leveling up, so it should be pretty fine I think anyway. It's only level 2, so gonna make him my cleric later on. Okay, going up, doing good stuff. Crafting healing tonic, getting productive instantly. And I think it might actually be a pretty good idea to have 2 herbalists in the long run later on. Okay, let's check the merchants. We got Straff the broker, we got Monty. That's one of my workers, right? Then we got Mika, the monterist. Here to trade behalf of the EU brand of their brewer beverage. EU brand? Doesn't sound very tasty, that sounds pretty EU, right? So we can buy some good drinks, and I mean that would be good. So what we need to achieve is to have 500 gold on hand. We also do need to gain more gold through trading. And they want to buy some grain, they want to buy comfy decorations, okay. Craft the summer hats, they want to buy juniper berries, okay. So it's a higher price, but it's only get free gold, so doesn't feel very worth it to me, I would say. But I'm actually considering maybe buying some drinks for my people. You can see how many drinks that provides as well, so 23 gold for 6 satisfying drinks. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna buy 2 of those, or maybe 3. So that's, you know, so this is 6. Got 18 drinks pretty much. Okay, let's check the other merchant. Okay, so they are selling a lot of masonry. What do they want to buy? Bones. Okay, I'm gonna sell some bones. I can sell some stone as well. Need to mine it later on, but I'm gonna sell a bit of that. Can sell some dirt. Gonna sell some iron for now. Earn a bit of money. We can sell some pelts, I guess. Here we go. And let's check this merchant again. And yeah, we did get another one to join, didn't we? That was the new person that I clicked on before. Monty Fastrider. 3 mind, 5 body, and 4 in spirit. That's really good. Hot-headed pack mule. Okay. So this is most likely, highly likely, gonna be a soldier. So let's see who this is gonna be. It's gonna be Ryan. Welcome to our town. Hope you're gonna make some time. So gonna be a future soldier. For now, I think you might stay. I think you might stay working for now. We have a lot of things we need to do. There's something we could do here, just to remember it. Put in the profession you wanted to be, pretty much. 26 more hours, Hearth of Makers, we can see earned for trading. We are over halfway, so that's pretty good. And what we could do, if we want to, is to just craft a bunch of things that potentially sell for a good amount of gold. We can see the gold, the worth, the value. And I wonder, would it be... should we get a hunter bow? I'm not sure how stable the mod is. But it could be interesting because I haven't used it in a long while. Maybe they will get a lot of food. We'll see. Let's get the hunter. Let's try it out. So let's see, do we have the little fishing dock ready? So there we have it. So the idea is that we drop it at this side and it automatically creates another one at the other side, which means we can easily cross it with anything, even the enemies. Keep that in mind. So I'm gonna put it over here for now. So that means we're gonna be able to cross here, collect some wood, maybe visiting this pretty cool place with the ancient gem. Gonna be cool. Evergreen level 4 herbalist. Wow, power medic. The herbalist can now attend up to 4 Hearthlings at a time. That is pretty crazy. Look at them just sitting here drinking, having a good time. They got some good drinks. Are they drinking the good drinks? It looks like it. Goblet of berry wine. They all deserve some good drinks in town. That's awesome. Okay, let's see. It is placed. Okay, so we can see another one is on the other side. So if you now send someone over to like mine a little bit, chop a little bit of trees, gather some nuts maybe, Chop some more stone. And is this one ready? Maybe don't need to maintain it. But you can see they're going over with the boats. How cool is that? So nice. It looks like this one is flying though, is it? Yeah, it kind of is flying for some reason. I guess it's because it is one block off, so it does make sense. So if you want to make it look like it makes more sense, I guess we want to just drop it down one step. And then it should look better, I think. I think you can essentially put this anywhere. I think you can even put it, I could be wrong, but I think you can even put it like on the roof and it can take a boat up to the hill. I'm not entirely sure, but I think they can do that. But it's just fun, you can have fun with it. Ooh, nice. Herb is level 2 already, that's cool. Okay, so let's set these up as well. We're mostly going to be using the smaller variation for decorations. Okay, there we go. And I think we have some more that we can drop in some more inside. And we don't have to have harvesting on this. So this is where we can have like, this is a decorative piece. Nothing more will be made with it. It sounds like there's a battle. I wonder if it's these people. Let's check this out. So they still need medical attention. I assume it's the people over here. The people bears. Prawn level 5 weaver. Okay, awesome. They can also be up in the mountain. There are a lot of people going here now. That's a good thing with having, you know, a lot of workers and people that can help out. There's so many things you can do. Looks like maybe BANTO equip a new helmet as well. Let's see. Nice, 5 damage. I hope he's gonna equip the mace as well, unless someone else takes it before him. I shouldn't have been able to do so. But the mace might be a little bit of a higher level. Look how many people are going over with the boat. Awesome. Can be great. Getting a lot of wood. Okay, so the Weaver leveled up a bit, and I wonder if we want to queue up some more things with the Weaver. So, since we're getting a Hunter, we can make a better equipment. So this is a level 3 one. And then we can do, I think, is there one before level 3? Do not seem so. Upgrade work outfit, simple worker jacket. Okay, so this is more when it's a little bit colder, pretty much. Craft a tool belt. Allowed crafters to be a bit more efficient at hauling. That's good. Always good with quick looting. So I think what I'm gonna do as well, I'm gonna make at least one more set of this equipment. Should be good. And let's check out the blacksmith again. So there are ways to improve the efficiency for pretty much any profession. So here we have the copper cook spoon. I've made one of those already. The bruised tumbler, can queue that up. Don't need it at the moment, but later we will. But like workers, iron tools is something we're definitely gonna need. So we are... I'm actually gonna, yeah, I'm gonna make a few instead of maintain for now. Let's make 4 of those. So that's gonna make them slightly increased odds of mining better quality resources and somewhat boost their work speed when shopping and mining and building. So essentially a big, pretty nice upgrade. They can get the steel tools later on along the road as well. And the mason chisel, why not? Blacksmith hammer, this one helps quite a bit if I remember. But we need a little bit of level 4 for that. And we also do need to have a blacksmith anvil. Is it not placed out yet? Or did it say enhanced blacksmith anvil? Enhanced, okay, cool. So let's look into some weapons as well. So this would be a level 1 weapon, that's pretty good. A level 3 weapon. So a level 1 weapon would be nice. Can't be wielded by the footmans, however. And let's see, this is the iron mace, so we need to be level 2 lord for that. So that should be fine for our lord. And we could make a bronze spear maybe. That can make them scared away as well. Bronze axe might be pretty cool. This is a double-handed weapon, I think. Yeah, you can see that on the icon. And it causes bleeding as well. I'm actually gonna make one of those and put it at the very, very top. And I'm also gonna make a spear so we can scare them away. Let's see if the kiln is ready as well. There we have it. Also gonna be able to make some good charcoal in that. Hopefully... I should be fine to work there for now. Yeah, the bee skips we made in previous video, should put them out as well. Where do we want them to be? I'm kind of thinking maybe next to this house. At the backside. This is going to be able to provide a good amount of honey, hopefully. And you can see we made some nice colony of mushrooms. So I'm actually going to put them out to grow them. I'm not sure how long it takes to harvest them, or if you can do it instantly. I think it takes a little while. And I'm going to plant them around the herb list. There's going to be a lot of stuff growing around here. And then we can do some sweet tea, and then we can also uproot these when they are done growing as well. And some parasol of a higher quality. Do I have a juniper tree seed? I'm gonna put it here for now. We'll see. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it there, but for now it's gonna be there. Awesome, beat the daily goal again. Bastion joins. There's some battle music somewhere again. But yeah, let's check him out. Oh wow, look at those stats. Heart of a crafter. With those stats it sounds more like a soldier, but it can be a really good crafter as well with those stats. So we will see. We're gonna name him soon. Just want to figure out where the battle is happening. Panton, you're doing a little bit better, it looks like. Okay, there we go. So yeah, let's check my little list who that's gonna be. So this one's gonna be named T.S. Rex. Welcome to town. You want to be a crafter? I think we should be able to fulfill that. Maybe you work part-time as a powerful soldier as well, we'll see. But that's gonna be great, really good stats. And we unlocked the sage, so we can grow some new stuff. We can have a look at that. So if we go here, now we can grow sage and that provide mild zesty herbs. Pretty cool. So let's start growing a little bit of that, and also let's find the next herb. Walkery, yeah, can keep exploring the next one, I guess. And let's see, sort it by class, and let's make Orlandok our cleric now. Should be good. Rushing home with the boat to get a good cleric tome. Very nice. Let's see, I think we're waiting for potentially something in this one before they continue with it. Ah, they're waiting for a sign. Who makes the sign? Let's see. Okay, so it's actually the fisher that makes the ornate fishing sign. Okay, so we need gold flakes pretty much. So we need to get some gold ore or buy it. And I guess before we do that, we got some merchant coming in. Warm greetings to your settlement, Dom Vandon. He seems to be wearing the finest silken garments and bows and admirable elegance. Yes, you heard, the famous merchant. I'm sure you heard about my name before. So we're also gonna skip this one. If I remember correctly, this one has to do with all of the trading and all those changes. You do have a quest though. Let's listen. I knew I could see it to you. The Grand Mercador, a visionary, an explorer just like Dom Vandon. He frowns his face, tipping his head a bit. No, not like him. There's no one like him, but many are trying, yes. From the frozen waves to the north to the serene mines by the southern coast, many adventurous, enterprising individuals are risking their fortunes outside of the borders, all after the great deeds of Dom Vandon, the vanguard of a new age. clenches a fist, closes his face, proudly staring at the horizon. Alas, there is only one Silk Road and its wonders. That is under my authority, he exclaims authoritatively. Go on. Well, I can't simply bring their unique riches, seeds and products without giving something in return, amigo. Must offer something for equal value, our own things that are unique or special to them. He looks around, contemplating. When you are somewhere for your entire life, you start to take some things for granted. But you are not. This is the greatest lesson a Grand Mercador like Dom Vandon will learn. For it's also the most precious lesson for trading, giving others what they don't have and they will give you what you want. He scratches his chin, pensive, so I might not have much left from the Far East. I definitely need certain things for the journey back. We help with Dom Vandon now, providing some of the resources we need for the next journey, and in return Dom Vandon will give you something very special from one of his crates. Seeds for shiny grass that will grow into delicious grain, rice. He smiles, opening the big ledger and flipping through the pages. With these seeds and some knowledge that I can also provide, as a gesture of good faith, I'm certain that your people will be able to grow their own paddy fields. He vigorously extends his hands, and of course Dom Vandon never forgets that those that helped him. I might even bring something different for the future, yes? What you say, amigo? Okay, so we can accept it. So I was about to skip it, because it's so much reading, but if there's a quest, there's a reward, right? Okay, so what do we need? Dom Vandon gave us a small list of resources they need for the next crossing of the Silk Road. In return, he teaches us to cultivate rice, might even bring other goods, so I think that's a good trade. We can grow some rice. So he needs to prepare food, I'm gonna have all that. Then they need some animal fodder, woman's supply basket, and log pile, okay. So let's start maybe with the pile. So it should just be some wood. 18 wood, okay. And then we need a woven supply basket, should be the weaver. Here we go. And then we need animal fodder. I'm not sure, can we do that? I don't think we can yet. I think we need to have the shepherd first. Yeah, we need a shepherd for that. So sooner or later we will have it. The explorer returns, awesome. Yes, we do accept. Take the doors and we get some crickets. Awesome, good trade. Okay, it sounds like there's some battle again. I think we're gonna go deal with the bears and the crypt just to get them away from the area, I guess. We'll make it easier because I think my people might get scared if they run across them anyway, right? So let's get the job turned on and let's meet up over here. Ready for some battle. So it looks like Phantom Pow could have had a little bit of a better weapon, but it's fine. Banto's level 2. Haven't we looted the maze yet? It hasn't been looted yet. Should be possible to loot, right? I know it's red, but the icon is there, so... wonder if there's a bug, maybe. Cancel. Then we go loot again. Okay, anyway, let's go together. Let's go bring everyone over. I think we should be able to defeat them anyway. We have a cleric, we have a knight, we have 2 footmen, right? Not a knight, but a lord. Okay, so let's bring them over here. We can activate some buffs as well, make them courageous, because these bears do hit hard. And maybe let's actually see if we can make a trick first. Let's see if we can bait them out. So, what... No. Cancel that. So what we do then is that we go to the side a little bit. Have them fight a little bit. Pretty powerful undead there, actually. Then we have them cleave each other a little bit. Well, I guess we can hit the archer in the back a bit. Be good. That's helping each other out a bit. But we'll be ending to be the victor, hopefully. But maybe they are a little bit tougher than I anticipated. But that's good. I think they've been quite weak in the past, so... I think we might need to actually escape from here. So what we're gonna do is gonna tag everyone to go. Claire can stay a little bit just so they can do some healing in the back maybe. And then we're gonna bring everyone back to town, and I think they will stop chasing. Yeah, so they're gonna be staying here. But wow, that was a big crew, look at that. We'll deal with them later, but they are pretty tough, like they're dealing a lot of poison damage as well. So let's keep the job on for now, just so we get some healing extra. And the herbalists need to treat them most likely. I still wonder why the battle music is going, but it has been like a bug for a very long time. Sometimes there are actual enemies hiding under trees somewhere nearby, but many times it doesn't seem so. And usually what you can do is that you can look in here and you can see that if they are being chased or if they are afraid and stuff like that, but there's nothing like that, so impossible to know what's going on actually. So that's kind of why I would love to maybe deal with them. Now the music went away, okay. Okay, I'm actually gonna cancel these things because they don't seem to place them. I think it's the same potential bug I had before. When I was gonna build this one. I actually had to build my own ladders here. They put them here, but they couldn't place it. So I think it's the same bug as I had over there. So now they couldn't place that. If I would have put one here, or something, or even closer, then they would probably have placed them. That's for fun, let's just try that. I feel like they deleted them or something. So if I put them here, I can try to do the same ladder as you can see. But if I put a ladder here, it's probably gonna be fine. Here we go, very nice. Oh, this is a very warm day. I feel like the undead should probably be potentially burning a little bit over there. Look at these little cute little guy, Turnip and Francis. They're happy. They have a warm tummy. I guess they had some. Didn't have some of that wine. Maybe they ate some of the pottage. I guess the pottage is pretty good. I think. Oh, look at this little box. So that's for Dom Bandon's quest. I'm happy I didn't skip it actually. But a lot of them talk too much, like it's really good, but when you have seen it like 20 times, it gets a bit tedious. But I love that they added so we can actually skip the dialogue. I still think it's a little bit too long when you skip it, but yeah. Okay, so, oh, did I need 4 of those? Okay. Three more then. And animal fodder is going to be a little bit later on. Okay, cool. So I feel like there's a lot of things going on. They're probably, hopefully gonna place them soon. But yeah, this is it for today's episode of Stonehearth. I hope you enjoyed. So maybe in the next episode we should plan in for... maybe get it started with a hunter, potentially the blacksmith, and build a building with that. Would be nice. But everyone, thanks for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like and a comment, and maybe request a name for the game. And I'll be looking to add you soon if possible. So thanks for watching, hope you had a good time, and see you soon. Have a good one.